Good evening and welcome to Little Rock Central High School, home of the Tigers, where tonight Little Rock Central plays host to your Conway Wampus Cats and Lady Cats. The ladies come up first. The Lady Cats are 22-3 overall. They are 9-2 in conference play. The Little Rock Central Lady Tigers are 15-8 overall, and they are 6-5 in conference play. I'm Jeff. This is Levi. We're high atop the stands. I say high atop. We're about 12 rows up. That's as high as the stands go. There's a lot of beautiful arenas in the state, including Buzz Bowling, where we get to play our home games. There's a handful of gyms that you still get a chance to play in and broadcast games in. This is a gym. This is not an arena. This is a gym. It's fun to be here.
I like it. I missed this game last year, and so I was excited to come tonight because I love these gym atmospheres where you can't get as many people in, but the people you get in, it feels like a ton of people here because it's just packed and you're close to the court. I mean, it's just right there. So it's going to be fun for us tonight. We're usually not this close to the action.
We'll probably be able to hear, I would say depending on how it goes, but probably no matter how it's going, we'll be able to hear Coach Nance as she coaches the team up. Michael Green is the head coach of Little Rock Central. The starting lineups will be introduced here momentarily, and then we will get ready for tonight's game. Again, big game for Conway. Lady Cats have got to keep winning. Yes. But we're also going to have our eyes in Western Arkansas tonight as North Little Rock is playing at Fort Smith Northside. We're rooting for Northside to win by like a point. That would be even a half a point if that was possible. So that's what we're looking for tonight. We'll obviously keep an eye on our game, but we'll keep an eye on that game over there as well. Northside and Fort Smith Northside and North Little Rock playing tonight. The colors are being presented. We'll show you those, and then we will have our national anthem, and then we'll meet the starting lineups for tonight's game between Little Rock Central and Conway. Maybe one of those nights where we all sing the national anthem together. The public address announcer trying to find the song. Someone apologizing for the delay.
We have a new system, and we'll be ready in just a few seconds. And I just need a few seconds.
I believe we may have it here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have the presentation of colors followed by the playing of the national anthem.
After a little bit of delay and some technical issues, playing of our national anthem that occurred and the colors that were presented, and now those students walking off the court, and we will have the starting lineups introduced here momentarily. Michael Green's Little Rock Central Lady Tigers 15-8 overall. They are 6-5 in conference play, and they lost to this Conway team 64-55 when they played just less than a month ago. It was quite a game, Levi, as Conway felt like they were running away with it. Up 22 as the fourth quarter was beginning. It ended up not being a 22-point game because of the fourth quarter start that Little Rock Central had.
Yeah, the Lady Cats scored 37 points in the first half. It looked like they were in cruise control. And then in the third quarter, they held Central to just 6 points. But you mentioned that big fourth quarter comeback from Central. They outscored Conway 24-11. So this is a 4 seed. It's kind of a deceiving 4 seed. They're a really dangerous team at that seed. But they're really not going to catch up to the top 3. So you just don't quite know what to expect tonight in terms of, are they going to be bringing their best shot at you? I mean, anytime Central and Conway play, it ends up being an all-time classic.
Levi mentioned that 4 seed. That's exactly where Little Rock Central would be if the playoffs started tonight. North Little Rock is at 10-1. Conway and Northside are both 9-2. That's why we're rooting for Northside tonight, because if they can knock off North Little Rock and Conway can take care of business here, then all 3 teams will be 9-2, and you're looking for a close victory there so that the possible opportunities for the tiebreaker to come into effect would still benefit the Lady Cats. First things first, though, you got to take care of business against, as you mentioned, a really, really good Little Rock Central Lady Tiger team. Erin Barnum is their best player, number 4. She scored 17 the first time we played. She was the only player in double figures that night. Elise Smith, Mikkel Cole, Mariah Green, and Lauren Pendleton are the 5 starters for longtime coach of the Lady Tigers, Michael Green.
Be watching Twitter closely tonight, watching our pal Walter Woody, who provides those amazing rundowns after every game. That's of the records and the points and all that good stuff. He's at the game tonight because it is at Northside. And I love his latest tweet here. He says, and just in case you think I'm overhyping this game, the first meeting was 5 overtimes.
That's right.
That's crazy.
It was 80-74 in 5 overtimes when the teams met earlier in the season. All right, we are underway. When the ball is tipped, and it is tipped a couple of times. Gonna have to re-tip. Mikkel Cole, the 6'2 senior, went up, got the ball, and came back down, and it will be Conway basketball as we get underway tonight from Little Rock Central.
That ref was a little confused on who was supposed to have the ball there.
Asia Smith, Maya Yelder, Alyssa Netherlane, Cardrina Nolan, and Reagan Rhodsell. Those are your 5 starters for Coach Nance. That's the way it's been throughout the year. We'll see Jada Pickens some. We'll see Kaja Chapman some. Ebony Kyle might make her way in, but Coach has found a good rotation of her 7 players that she likes to put out there at different times, and so we will watch those 7 as they make their way in. Already, I think a contact lens situation with Mikkel Cole, so Elijah Ashford checks in.
Look at these angles, Jeff. This is what you get in a small gym like this.
I know you're loving this.
I'm excited.
So here we go. I said that a couple of times, but now I really mean it. We're really about to go. All right, here's the 1-3-1 defense that Coach Nance has built quite a career on, but she doesn't live and die by it, as we saw last week against Northside when she threw a box and 1 and a triangle and 2 at times on Northside. Off the glass, Alyssa Netherlane, a little adrenaline pumping through her veins, pops it on off the glass. It's 3-0 in favor of the Lady Cats.
She had her best offensive game the last time these 2 teams played. She had 12 points, well above her average.
Alyssa comes in averaging 5.3.
Already 2 deflections from this Lady Cat defense. They're pumped too.
You mentioned the 12 points. She scored all 12 on 3-pointers. Hit 4 3-pointers in that game against Central.
That's a shocking stat with this team, Jeff. I'm really shocked by that.
3-pointer is no good by Central. Rebound and a shot up that goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay on this end. Elise Smith, freshman from Michael Green. We're seeing more and more freshmen that are getting playing time. Saw 2 freshmen on the court for Northside. Good defense. Asia Smith ties up Elijah Ashford, and it's going to stay on this end as Central has the possession arrow.
You mentioned the freshman. I mean, he's getting good production from them earlier. Last time these 2 teams played, Smith had double-figure scoring. It doesn't bode well for, you know, Conway fans in the next few years. They're already getting time as freshmen.
Maya Yelder, good defense, knocks it out of bounds. And Central will reset 3-0. Lady Cats on top. 6.5 to play, and we are just underway live tonight from Little Rock Central. Knocked away. Steal by the Lady Cats. Good dish to Cardrina Nolan. 2 tries at it. Give her a rebound and a basket.
Great pass there from Yelder, and good job by Big Drina cleaning up her own basket there.
Lady Cats in the 1-3-1. It's already caused a couple of turnovers. Baseline shot is no good. Whistle and a foul.
You just don't get the feeling of how kinetic this Lady Cat defense is. We don't, you know, being way up high. It's it just feels like a different game when you're this close to them. They're flying all over. One thing I've noticed with them the last few weeks, I meant to talk about this at the Cabot game last week, is that when they go airborne, they always kick out their leg. You know, the leg that they're not going to be landing on.
Right.
And you see that play out in how many deflections they get every night. But it's smart play because they're always trying to get that ball anyway.
5-2 after the 2 made free throws. Yelder, good dish to Cardrina Nolan. Cardrina's got 4. Two tries in a row, and that baseline shot, both are missed. Asia Smith with the rebound. Yelder, ball fake, pulls it back out. Skip past to Rotzel. Corner, Alyssa Netherlane. Too strong. Asia Smith going for the offensive rebound, can't get it. Yeah, you certainly see facial expressions, and it's there's a few football games that we get to do like this where you can be closer. Obviously harder to see facial expressions with the mask on, but you can see when they make their way to the bench. 7-2, just a couple of minutes into this one. Conway looking to win and go to 10-2 and keep an eye on what's going on with Northside and North Little Rock and pulling for the Lady Bears. To have 3 teams tied at the top of this very, very difficult 7A Central. Man-to-man defense. Yelder. She will take Hall all the way to the basket and in. Yelder has 2, and it's 9-2. Lady Cats had a 23-point first quarter when these 2 teams played earlier in the season. We're going to get Asia Smith.
I believe that's her second foul.
And that's what, I was delayed earlier because I didn't know if they said 24 or 32, and there's not a 32 on the court. So we'll take a timeout here as the teams call timeout. 30 seconds, and we are back live tonight at Little Rock Central on Conway Corp Channel 5. Welcome back to Little Rock Central. Lady Tigers and Tigers basketball teams hosting your Conway teams tonight. We'll be back down here for football this fall of 2018. Basket is good. They're going to call the foul.
Foul on the air. I don't know. I don't know where the foul was there. We're still trying to figure out if Asia Smith has 2 fouls. I'm going to say she doesn't, because if she did, I don't think she'd still be on the court.
Well, and that is about to play itself out officially here, because Cardrina Nolan does have 2, and coming into the game is Kaija Chapman, and Cardrina's going to come out with those 2 personal fouls. Talked about the charm of calling a basketball game in a gym. I sure do miss our modern conveniences of a scoreboard that tells us pretty much everything that's going on.
Yeah, we get a little dependent sometimes.
Asia Smith goes to the basket, can't get the shot to fall. Foul will be called on Erin Barnum. Look like a contact lens situation there with Asia.
How many we had so far?
2. 2 contact lenses.
Well, it looked like it was her left eye, and I know for me personally, my left eye, my weakest eye.
Is
so
it? Look at her, she's an overcomer. First one good for Asia Smith. Hits them both. She has 2 points, and into the game, Jada Pickens. And she will replace Alyssa Netherlang. That's Smith. Skip pass to Pendleton. Smith drives. Shot is up. Soft shot that touches every bit of the rim and falls through. And it is 11-7. Asia Smith with the left-hand dribble. Kicking it out to Jada Pickens. Pickens, crossover, picks it up. Maya Yelder. Kaija Chapman asking for it inside. They can't find her. Deep 3 by Yelder. Bottom of the net. Maya Yelder. She has 5 points. And it's 14-7.
Into the first quarter up in Fort Smith. Northside is trailing North Little Rock 12-9.
I guess they didn't have a delay with their national
No,
anthem.
I think not.
They've already finished the first quarter there. It does mean we will know the outcome of that one before we finish here, I would think. Unless they play 5 overtimes, then we may have to know in the guys' game.
Yeah, we'll get that to you late.
Yeah.
Man, a foul situation not great here for Conway.
Not at all. 4 team fouls already. Only 1 called against the Lady Tigers. And to make matters worse, Central shooting free throws very, very well. So getting to the line and making those shots to keep themselves in the game. 3 minutes to play in this first quarter. Both are good. Asia Smith will bring the ball up. She does so quickly. Pass to Erin Barnum. Gets the ball back. Pickens, Jada for 3. Kaija Chapman efforts the offensive rebound and can't pull it in. Central in transition, trailing by 5. Pendleton, backdoor pass, pulls it back out. Sydney Lewis has checked in. That's going to be another foul. This time it's Kaija Chapman. That's her first. It is a 5-1 foul disadvantage. And at the free throw line is Lee Smith. She is the young lady who sets up, unlike anyone I've ever seen shooting free throws, she sets up all the way to the right.
I remember this.
Good shot by our camera guys. Neither free throw goes. And the lead remains 5, 14-9. Pickens in the corner. Kaija Chapman, offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maya Yelder. Give it back to her. Good effort. Can't get the shot to go. It's 14-9.
Yelder's had a few good dishes inside tonight. Chapman unable to convert.
That time the foul will be called on Erin Barnum. They've only had 2 fouls called against them, but both have been on Barnum, their best player.
Well, Jeff, you were right. We can hear Coach Nance being closer, and she was about to erupt if that had gone the way we thought it was going to go.
Good. Pickens finds Asia Smith, left quarter court. So quick with the basketball. Finds Reagan Rotzel. Back to Smith. Entry pass to Kaija Chapman. Good strong shot, will not go. Good move on the block, but got to finish. Barnum, ball fake, dribbles in, misses the shot, gets her own rebound. And one. That's going to be the 6th team foul against the Lady Cats. So free throws for the rest of the half. So 9 minutes and 25 seconds that they are going to be in the bonus, and both of our post players now are playing with 2 personal fouls. Kaija Chapman and Cardrina Nolan both. Deep 3 by Asia. 5 points for Asia Smith.
She has that keen ability to pull up and hit a big shot when things aren't going well, you know?
Yes.
Just kind of spark the team back a little bit.
Anywhere, it seems like, on their half of the court. Barnum. The call comes from across the way, but it is the right call.
Oh, okay, I missed it.
Yeah, it was the other official across the way who called the travel. Ball tipped out of bounds, turnover. So the Lady Cats have had to play without their starting post player, Cardrina Nolan, for most of this first quarter after 2 quick fouls. Kaija Chapman playing with 2.
And they might have to play some small ball tonight if the foul trouble continues, because it's hard to run with this Central team for 4 full quarters.
Turnover. Yelder keeps it, and she will be called for a foul. That's her first, and that's the 7th team foul. Player control foul, so there'll be no free throws here, but as we mentioned, rest of the way there will be. Final 20 seconds of this first quarter. Tipped out of bounds by Asia Smith.
So many deflections already here in the first quarter. They are just flying around. I mean, typically they average about 13 deflections a game. I feel like there's been that many in this first quarter.
As many deflections as fouls against them. Baseline shot is good.
Hurry up.
It's Green. Yelder for 3 at the buzzer, and it won't go. So we've played 1 quarter. It is Conway leading 17-13 over Little Rock Central. We will take 60 seconds here between quarters and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
At Legacy Fencing, we make an intentional effort to make the fencing process simple. Once you call our office, we will schedule a time to meet with you and understand the details of your project. Within 48 hours, you will receive an estimate. After you choose to proceed, a date will be set and your salesperson will bring our well-qualified installers to begin your fencing project. Only after you are completely satisfied, an invoice is mailed to you and even payment can be made over the phone. Quick, easy, and efficient. That's Legacy Fencing. It's fencing for a lifetime.
17-13. Conway on top. 7 personal fouls called so far against the Lady Cats.
Yeah, not great, not ideal.
No.
Yelder and Smith leading the way for the Lady Cats, both with 5 points. Cardrina Nolan with 4, but she's back on the court here in the second quarter. She's got 2 fouls, so we'll have to watch that situation as the game goes on. Rotzel, who just took the shot there, no points in the first quarter. Love to see her get things going. Conway shooting well, though, in the first quarter, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's been a stat we've been watching the last few games. They've struggled a bit, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well.
Leading by 4. Green with the miss. Rebound to Cardrina Nolan. Outlet pass to Yelder. Thought she was going to pull up from the S in Tigers. She's got that range. They'll try to spread things out. Ooh. Alyssa Netherlane's shot misses badly. 4-point game, 17-13. Again, we're looking for a win tonight and hoping for a north side win over North Little Rock tonight to give all 3 of those teams 2 losses. The perfect round robin triangle would continue with each team beating each other. Now, if North Little Rock wins, they will be in the number 1 slot. Conway would be 2, and Northside would fall to the 3 with 3 games remaining.
And we've talked about it. 2 seed might not be such a bad place for Conway.
2 seed to the Central is going to be matched up with Fayetteville in the bracket. The 1 seed from the Central is matched up with whoever the 3 seed is, which is going to be the other team of these 3. It's going to make things very interesting. The first week of March in North Little Rock. Asia Smith for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Alyssa Netherlane tries to tip the rebound out but cannot. And it is Central basketball.
Conway now 3 of 9 from the 3-point line.
Pendleton dribbles in the crease. And a foul.
And guess who?
That is the 3rd on Cardrina Nolan. So you've got 8.8 points a game and 6.8 rebounds a game. They're going to have to sit next to Coach Nance and Coach Gifford for a little while here.
Kaja Chapman's saying, hey, I was just getting my breath back. Come on, Coach.
Kaja's been very good this year in the time that she's spent on the court. Steady, averaging 4 points a game, 4.2 rebounds per game. She missed a couple of open looks here tonight.
But she's had the looks.
Yes.
So, I mean, no reason not to keep giving it to her.
Central's solid free throw shooting continues, and it is 17-15.
Yeah, they were 5 of 8 in the first quarter, so make that 7 of 10 now, 70% for them.
Yelder to Reagan Rotzel. Bottom of the net with a 3-pointer by Reagan Rotzel. And it's 20-15. First points.
Such a quick, pure release. You love to see it when it's going well.
First points of the quarter for the Lady Cats. Double dribble will be the call. Turnover, give the ball back to the Lady Cats. Coach Nance.
I think I've said it before, but I want to be passionate about anything as much as she's passionate about basketball.
20-15. 3-pointer that won't go. Still taking them. Good defense. Another lane at the top of the 1-3-1. Inside, the shot is missed, and Asia Smith with the rebound. Pushes it up court. Netherlane for 3. Got it. Alyssa Netherlane. And a quick timeout called by Coach Nance. We'll take it with them. 4:48 to play in the second quarter. 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Prevent break-ins with Conway Corp Home Security. Arm windows and doors with sensors, plus motion detectors throughout the house. All monitored 24/7. See inside and out with live video feed, and control it all with your all-in-one touchscreen panel, or from your mobile device. We make it easy to protect what matters. Security for you, powered by us.
(23-15) following the made 3-pointer by Netherlane. She's got 6.
Yeah, leading the way, and both of her shots three-point shots. She's 2 of 4 from the three-point line. And we reminded you earlier, her best game of the year offensively came against Central at home a few weeks ago. She had 12 points in that, so she's already halfway there. And this Conway team already 19 shots up here in the first half, only 9 shots up for Central, but they've been at the free throw line a lot more, as they're 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Conway just 2 attempts. But you can see it when they get the rebound on defense. Coach Nance is telling them to go, keep pushing, keep running.
Travel. It was Mariah Green that shuffled her feet.
And I think this was no, maybe that was North Little Rock. I was thinking maybe it was Central that didn't shoot any three-pointers in the first half against us. But now that I'm thinking about that more, I think that was North Little Rock.
I think it was too.
But they've only shot 1 three-pointer here in the first half, and they missed it. So it's just not really their game.
Right. Smith backs out beyond the three-point line. Yelder wide open. Misses the shot. Not too many offensive rebounds tonight.
No.
Blocked by Rotzel. She leads the team. Now 28 blocks on the year for Reagan Rotzel.
Going small here.
Jada Pickens will come in for Kaja Chapman. So you will have Pickens, Yelder, Netherlane, Rotzel, and Smith. Smaller lineup, leading by 8. 3:45 to go. Conway at Little Rock Central tonight. Blocked. 2-on-1. Layup is good. It's Lauren Pendleton. The other thing about being so close is that our camera operators have got to really, they got to work. The angles, like you said, they're much different to get down the court. Yelder can't get either shot to fall. Three minutes to go. We are in the second quarter. Blocked. Asia Smith, good job defensively on Elsie Smith.
She's really picked up her defense the last few weeks. Not that she's been playing lackadaisical on defense, but you've just really seen her intensity pick up.
No foul called on an aggressive move to the basket. Sydney Lewis checks back in. Lady Cats up 6. Excuse me, they've only scored 6 points in this quarter. In the lane, nice move and a basket by Ariana Hall. Man-to-man defense deep in the defensive end for Central. Pickens. Lady Cats with some good spacing. They're giving themselves plenty of room. You're seeing that tonight. Trying to find the open player inside. Now with the lineup that they have, it's a little different because you don't have the post presence, but still spreading things out and trying to find an open look. Turnover there. Get the ball back to Central.
Yeah, you don't see many teams that can, speed-wise, play man-to-man with the Lady Cats, so they get a different offensive look when they play a team like that.
Travel. Turnover gets the ball right back. Elijah Ashford checks in.
she hit that ball back to the ref and hit his leg. A little iffy there. Refs giving them the benefit of the doubt. I like it.
Yelder brings it up. Minute and a half to go in this first half. Boys game to follow. Live tonight at Little Rock Central. Smith over to Yelder. Maya. Shot won't go, but Foul will be called on Ariana Hall. And 2 free throws upcoming for Maya Yelder.
I'm not sure they've scored since they've gone to this smaller lineup, so good chance here to get some points on the board.
First free throw is missed. Maya, a 67% free throw shooter on the year. The free throws missed. The lead remains 4. Can't quite shake this Central team. Not surprising on their home court. Good team anyway, playing them at home. Running jump shot won't go. Rebound fought for, and Asia Smith gets the board. Finds Reagan Rotzel. Reagan to Maya Yelder. Open look at 3. Rotzel gets the offensive rebound. Reset. Final 45 seconds of the first half. Lady Cats up 23-19. Only a 6-point quarter after scoring 17 in the first quarter. Content to dribble it out. Final 30 seconds. Lady Cats up by 4. We'll check at halftime and get you an update on the North Little Rock and Northside game. They're a little bit ahead of us as far as tip time goes. There's Asia Smith, left side to Jada Pickens. Jada dribbles in after all of that. She will go to the free throw line. Foul called on Sydney Lewis.
Got an update for you now.
Okay.
At the half, Northside up 21-18 on North Little Rock.
All right.
So that's what we like. That's what we want to see.
We want Northside to win by as little as possible. Northside win helps Conway, and as little as possible helps the possible tiebreaker. 2 seconds left. Yelder to Reagan Rotzel for 3. Got it. That is exactly the place that Reagan Rotzel needs to pass. Right at her shoulder. She goes up so quickly, drains the three-pointer. It is halftime. 26-19 is our score. We will take a break here. The Conway Regional Health System halftime show. We'll come back and have the third quarter for you very soon on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Kendrick with Conway Regional Health System. Conway Regional has been an important part of this community since 1938, providing excellent care with skill and compassion. But we're not just a hospital. Let me tell you about some of our fantastic facilities and services. Located off of College Avenue, just a few blocks down from the medical center, Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is equipped to handle a wide variety of problems for patients of all ages. If you need urgent care, and it's after work or on the weekend, the Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is open 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Conway Regional After Hours Clinic, your best option for after-hours care. Located on Robinson Avenue next to Laurel Park, the Conway Regional Rehabilitation Hospital is one of only 4 licensed inpatient rehab hospitals in the entire state. Patients are cared for by specially trained staff under the direction of an on-site physician who specializes in rehabilitation medicine. Conway Regional Rehab Hospital, your choice for comprehensive care to bring you one step closer to home. With 4 locations in Conway and Greenbrier, some with extended clinic hours, our dedicated team provides therapy services, including physical, speech, and occupational therapy, aquatic therapy, cardiac rehabilitation, sports outreach, and pelvic floor rehabilitation. At Conway Regional, we are committed to providing all of our patients the highest quality of care.
Welcome back. It's
subdued.
I know, it's Jeff and Levi.
Oh, man.
Here's what I've learned. It's really hot up here. I should probably take my jacket off.
Well,
I'm not going to complain, though. There's enough complaining in the world. Here's the deal. 26-19 is our score. Conway has the lead. We're live tonight at Little Rock Central as the home of the Tigers, the gymnasium that we're in. It's an old-school gym without all those modern conveniences like the scoreboards that have the individual player stats. And so we're guessing on a lot of stuff.
I thought you weren't complaining.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I wasn't complaining. I'm telling you, I'm losing it.
I'm not complaining after that last
That was sweet.
second shot from Reagan Rotzel to end the first half. Perfectly executed play. Gave the Lady Cats a little more pad to their lead here, and very balanced scoring from these Lady Cats in the first half. You have two Lady Cats with 6 points each. That's Rotzel and Netherland. All of it coming off of three-point shooting. And then Yelder and Smith both with 5, and Cardrina Nolan with 4 in limited time, as she's been in foul trouble most of the first half.
Smart play by Alyssa Netherlane. Real good play. She got the ball and threw it off the leg of the defender. She was double teamed, kind of trapped, nowhere to go, but able to do something with it. Smart basketball. 26-19. Low scoring night so far.
Lady Cats almost double the amount of shots in the first half than Central, and that's just kind of their MO, right? And you see it in the way Coach Nance has been pushing them all night to keep going. It's all about getting that volume up. If you can shoot twice as many shots as your opponent and, still shoot a lower percentage, you're going to come out on top just because of the volume of the points you're getting up.
7-point lead. Backdoor to Cardrina Nolan. Cardrina gets it to go. She had to be easy with it, but got it down. She's got 6.
And they missed that in the first half when she was on the bench a lot. So if she can find a way to stay out of more foul trouble here in the second half, she's gonna have opportunities.
Great defense. Loose ball, still loose. Still loose. Alyssa Netherlane comes out with it. 1-on-3, and she's smart and pulls the ball out, finds Maya Yelder. Maya, good strong hands and a great dish. Cardrina Nolan has got 8 in limited minutes tonight. She leads the way. The Lady Cats are up 11. Timeout called by Little Rock Central. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Steve's Auto Center is Central Arkansas's most reliable auto repair and recovery company. Our state-of-the-art facility in Conway is your one-stop shop for everything automotive. With over 80 years combined experience, our certified technicians are known for expert workmanship and attention to every detail. We also provide the area's very best towing and recovery services. We take great pride in our work, and your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed.
Come to Steve's Auto Center for all your automotive needs.
Lady Cats have come out really strong here in the second half, leading 30-19.
Just like that, Big Drina leading the way scoring now at 8 points in probably a quarter of the amount of time as the rest of the starting 5.
And by the way, that is the nickname that she has chosen for the back of her shirt.
Yes.
You don't just call her Big Drina.
No, I don't.
She calls herself that.
Yeah, she does, and I noticed that tonight because
we're so
could see the warm-up shirts.
We act like we're doing the games at home from that Tesla thing that's SpaceX deal.
we were the man in the
the spaceman.
Yeah.
Asia Smith, Netherlane for 3, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Mikkel Cole. 2 minutes into the second half, Lady Cats have extended their lead to 11. Double team following the dribble being picked up. Steal. Oh, steal. And a miss. And a miss. And a miss. And a foul. I was trying to call that whole sequence one word at a time. Asia Smith. I believe that is her second.
And I don't want to make it sound like we're complaining about our spot
we are not
in Buzz Boulding Arena, but
right. Oh, even back at home, yeah.
But you got to understand, we are very limited when it comes to vision.
You and I are.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you see us when the camera goes to us occasionally. We both have glasses.
Yeah, these aren't for looks. These
No.
are prescription. Second free throw is no good. Yeah, so being closer is better for us. Yelder. Great dish to Nolan. Second try, no good. And there's a foul, and that's going to be the fourth.
Wow.
Cardrina just lost. Just lost her composure, just that competitive spirit. And you have to know, just let it go. Let it go. You got teammates down the court. So that's a big moment in this game. 5:25 to go in the third quarter. And the fourth on Cardrina Nolan. How did that ball stay in bounds? It's going to be Conway basketball.
And what's really frustrating, she was frustrated because she didn't get the foul call
On her, right,
her.
when she was going up for the shot.
And so, and then she goes in and, you know, ticky-tack foul.
Yeah.
And they called it, so.
Asia Smith, Yelder. Maya spins in the lane. Good dish to Kaija Chapman. Too strong. Another lane. She'll be called for the foul.
Yelder's on a roll tonight with the passing. She could have like 10 assists.
Yeah,
if
no, she
everyone would convert.
dishing the ball well. Lauren Pendleton in the game. 30-20. 10-point game. Pass almost stolen away. Found Barnum. Kicks it back out to Pendleton for three. That rattles in. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. 7-point lead for Conway.
I would expect to see more of that in and out game from Central.
Asia Smith, soft shot and goes. Yeah, especially with Cardrina Nolan on the bench. Now Kaija's in, but Cardrina's such a presence inside. Shot blocked. Asia Smith comes out of there with it. 3-on-2 fast break. Asia will keep it herself. Out of bounds, gonna go the other way.
Rotel's a sneaky blocker.
She's leading the team.
Yeah, sneaky blocking skills.
Yes, 28 blocks on the season.
What did we say last week, or I guess it was just Tuesday? No, that's my thing.
Oh yeah,
Shooting
that's right.
three-pointers.
Shooting three-pointers. 29 now. Correction, 29 blocks on the season. Ball thrown out of bounds.
And some of it is the spot that she plays on defense. She's that swing lady down there on the baseline,
Right.
going back and forth. So a lot of times when she's swinging over, someone's trying to get that shot up. But then mostly it's just because she's fast,
She's
got quick hands.
and got great instinct. She knows exactly where the shot's going to be coming from and gets a hand there. Smith, top of the key to Yelder.
I got
Maya.
this stat, 16 turnovers for Central, only 5
Wow.
for the Lady Cats.
Defense doing its part tonight. Foul will be called. That is on Ariana Hall. Asia Smith will throw it in.
A little.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
She's laughing about it, whatever it is.
Slap hands, I guess. I don't know.
Yelder off the pick. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound. Green with it. Finds Pendleton. Kicking it out to Pendleton. She just hit a three a moment ago. Steps in, misses the shot, and Jada Pickens gets the rebound, dribbles into a Lady Tiger, and it's stolen away. Barnum. Shot looked like it was blocked from behind, but instead they're going to say that Asia Smith got too much of the body, and it's a foul. That'll be her third.
That's the risk you run with this Lady Cat high-powered push it offense. Is that sometimes when you're in transition and you're trying to just push that dribble up the court, you run into some precarious situations, a little 1-on-3 action. And
Yep.
Usually doesn't end well.
Netherlane in and Smith out. Second free throw is missed, and Maya Yelder gets aboard. Maya's averaging 6 rebounds a game from her guard position. Chapman falls as she tries to make her move. Out of bounds, going to stay on this end. Elijah Ashford into the game for Little Rock Central. Remind you, next Tuesday, the Wampus Cats and Lady Cats are home. Regular season finale, it'll be senior night. Then a week from tonight at Bryant, we'll be there live to bring you the game on Wampus Cats to Go. Knocked out of bounds.
I'm excited for that game as well. Love that little gym. It's even smaller than this one. And that's going to be a big game for the guys, especially. We'll talk about that more later, I'm sure.
And the Lady Cats will know probably exactly what they need to do. Stolen away by Kaija Chapman. Jada Pickens. Shot is blocked. Alyssa Netherlane is there to save the day. Out to Reagan Rotzel. Maya thought about the three, instead thinks about Kaija Chapman. Chapman finishes.
There you go. It's just what she needed. She needed one to go down.
That's right. 10-point lead, final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Bad pass, but a good job by Central to hold on to it. That's Smith. They're going to get Reagan Rotzel for the foul. That's first on Reagan Rotzel.
Central's only scored 5 points, make it 6 here in this quarter.
Lauren Pendleton back in. Out of the game is Ariana Hall. Second one is good, and into the game, Aaron Barnum. As Central goes a little bit bigger, their lineup. Cardrina Nolan still on the bench with her 4 personal fouls. Reagan Rotzel drains the three-pointer. Pass was intended for Kaija Chapman. Went off of her hands into the hands of Reagan Rotzel. When it went down, Coach Nance looked at Coach Gifford, just shook her head and kind of bent over.
Well, hey, give Chapman the assist. That's what I say.
It's the old hockey assist where if you make the pass that leads to the pass that leads to the goal, you can get an assist. Well, that's kind of what happened there. Minute to play. Third quarter. Yelder gets it to fall. Maya Yelder.
What a job by her. The presence of mind to get that pump fake up. Long delayed pump fake.
Yes.
And then to get the ball up just enough to finish strong.
Yelder hits the free throw to complete the three-pointer. Three-point play. Still very balanced scoring for the Lady Cats tonight.
Yeah. That's 8 now for Yelder.
Ashford will go to the line. Kaija Chapman's going to be whistled for the foul. And that is the third on Chapman. So 4 on Cardrina Nolan and now 3 on Chapman as the post players playing with foul trouble. .11 game.
Yeah, there's a huge free throw disparity tonight, and it's really the only reason Central's been able to, hang around in this game. Central has had they're 13 of 18, so 18 free throw attempts. Conway just 3 of 5.
Wow. Yeah, that's a disparity. Yelder wants to kick it out to Rotzel, but good job by Greenwood to get a hand on the pass. Barnum's layup is good. And the lead's down to 8. Conway had led by as many as 12 in this quarter. Rotzel open for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Everybody off the bench awaiting that 3 to go. And the Lady Cats will go to the fourth quarter leading by 8, 40 for Conway, 32 for Little Rock Central. The final 8 minutes are coming up live tonight on Conway Corp Channel 5. 60 seconds and we're back.
At U.S. Truck Accessories, we've got everything you need to accessorize your ride. We carry a huge variety of truck accessories, including bed covers and camper shells painted to match your truck, starting at only $995. Plus, U.S. Truck Accessories is your trailer hitch headquarters. Whether you need a gooseneck hitch, fifth wheel, or receiver hitch, we've got you covered. We're also the area's newest Go-Light dealer. We offer quality products at competitive prices and installation on everything we sell. U.S. Truck Accessories, 1335 East Oak Street in Conway.
Since 1902, Auto Insurance has been protecting what's important to you, featuring Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners is ranked among the Fortune 500 14 years in a row.
We were victims of the tornadoes of both 2011 and 2014. Our auto insurance agents worked really hard to make sure we were fully compensated for our losses.
You ought to call us today. That's Auto Insurance in downtown Conway.
It's 40-32 as we are back live tonight at Little Rock Central. The Central Gymnasium, home of the Tigers. The Fieldhouse is what they call this. If you walk in, it's the building that says Fieldhouse on it. Leading by 8. Lady Cats looking to finish this one off.
Rotzel leading the way for the Lady Cats with 9 points. All of that on three-point shooting. Very balanced night, though, across the team. No one in double figures yet. But every starter except for Jada, or every player that's entered the game except for Jada Pickens has put up points tonight.
Nice. Foul called on Hall.
Now this was the quarter. This was the quarter a couple weeks ago where the Lady Cats kind of slowed down.
Yep.
And Central picked it up. So
what happened a few weeks ago is Conway was leading by 22 at this stage of the game. Started the fourth quarter. All Central did was score the first 17 points of the fourth quarter and made it really close. Conway ended up getting the victory. Smith, good dish inside. Every player's on the board now. Jada Pickens gets the basket.
And I think you're seeing the different strategy there from Conway. They were not quick to try and get something up on that possession. Very much not like Conway, we know.
Steal, Asia Smith, and the Lady Cats lead by a dozen.
But I think you're going to see in these half-court possessions, they're going to try and milk the clock as much as they can on each possession.
Basket and a foul. Update from Fort Smith. And North Little Rock has retaken the lead. North Little Rock leads Fort Smith Northside 34-31. About as many points offensively there as we have here. North Little Rock scored 7 straight at the end of the quarter to take that lead. North Little Rock leading by 3. Again, Conway fans looking for a north side win if you want to have a chance to get the #1 seed. But as we've mentioned, the #2 seed may not be awful. Let's see what transpires over in Fort Smith tonight as we watch what transpires here. And it's a 9-point lead for your Lady Cats, and there's what you're talking about, Levi, just showing some deliberateness until there's an open shot. Shot doesn't fall. So ideally you want to take your time, but also you want to finish it with the basket. Netherlane called for the foul, the hustle play. And it will be 1-1, as that is the 8th team foul. Only 3 called against Little Rock Central in this half. At the line, Mariah Green.
Central 13 of 18 from the free throw line tonight. Good time for a miss.
Yeah, front end of the 1-1. Absolutely it is. Yelder. Bounce pass was intended for Alyssa Netherlane. Instead, it's stolen away. Central. Barnum somehow holds on to it. Reagan Rotzel had all ball, it looked like. And then Jada Pickens came in and committed the foul. So Aaron Barnum at the line.
Reagan Rotzel, man, she's got like magnet hands.
Yes.
They just find a way to the ball.
First one good by Barnum. Central shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way.
Yeah, Lady Cats are going to have to be careful. Can't let these ticky-tack fouls give Central more opportunities at the line.
Missed opportunity there for Barnum as she had a missed free throw rebound. Yelder, Maya all the way to the basket, makes the 2 points and a quick timeout called by Coach Nance. 10-point lead for the Lady Cats. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Your life is about to change forever, and Conway Regional will be with you every step of the way. We're committed to being the best. That's why our OBGYNs won't deliver anywhere else. Your newborn will benefit from our groundbreaking nursery alliance with Arkansas Children's Hospital. And as you adapt to the new world that's in front of you, know that everyone at Conway Regional is all on the same team. Yours. One team, one promise, Conway Regional.
Update from Fort Smith as Northside is trailing North Little Rock by 1, 37-36. North Little Rock leads with 5 minutes to play. They are both teams, just an update from that game, both teams in the bonus the rest of the way, so that's going to slow down, and lots of free throw shots coming up there as well.
I've got an update from here.
Oh, let's hear it.
For you. Maya Yelder, the first Lady Cat to double figures tonight, now 10 points. Also the first Lady Cat to make me believe in magic. She's been
really
a magician with the ball tonight with the assists. And then that last shot that I don't know how she got that shot up. She's been playing maybe her best game of the season.
And she's definitely passed the ball really well. Scored in double figures, great defensively. Skip pass. In the lane, shot will not go. Going to be another try at it for Central. Barnum spins, can't get it to go. A third try at it. It won't go a third time, a fourth time, and 1. Aaron Barnum gets the basket. Jada Pickens whistled for the foul. Lead back down to 10. Free throw for Aaron Barnum.
Down to 8.
Correction, down to 8. So it is a 7-point game. Careful with the basketball. We're going to say that Asia Smith traveled with it. So a turnover gives the ball right back to Little Rock Central.
I'm a little confused, like Asia on that one.
Quick pass and a basket. It is a 5-point game. 46-41. Yelder. There's the foul called on Elise Smith, and that is just the 4th. Only the 4th foul called against Central in this half. So free throws still a few fouls away for the Lady Cats. Yelder. We'll say she traveled with the basketball.
Lady Cats not handling the pressure here.
They're not.
And I don't know why they're surprised by it.
And they've got their smaller lineup out there. All good ball handlers. This game is down to 3. 46-43. All this pressure by Michael Green's Lady Tigers. Knocked out of bounds. Conway gets it in the forecourt. Cardrina Nolan will check in.
I was just thinking to myself, it's time for Cardrina to come back.
Agreed. And there will be a timeout called as Michael Green wants to talk about it with Cardrina on the court. 3-point lead. Conway has got that over Central. 30 seconds, and we are back on Conway Corp Channel 5. Coach Nance talking to the Lady Cats.
Just talking about passing.
Yeah, probably.
I've been listening.
Oh, you have been? Well,
Yes.
You can hear it because she's right there.
Quick passes. As soon as you get it, look, get it to the next person. Break this press.
You got to break it. You can read her lips there twice. You got to break it. You got to break it.
And if they do break it, they're going to make them pay because someone's going to be open.
That's right. And she knows that, and I think that's the message is it doesn't take, you don't have to, all 94 feet, it's just get past that wave of it, and you're going to have something. 4.5 to go. Lady Cats have found themselves in a battle. Yelder. Left-hand dribble to Rotzel. Stolen away, Barnum. Jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay on this end. But what a great play by Maya Yelder. Barnum, who's 6'2", got great length, long arms, able to get out and make that steal. But instead of an uncontested layup, Yelder gets the tie. And that means the possession arrow now is in favor of the Lady Cats. That's the 10th team foul. And so now 2 free throws the rest of the way for the Tigers. Lady Tigers is trailing by 3.
And you can hear Coach Nance screaming to her team, every time you foul, they get 2 shots. So if you're going to foul, make it really count. Can't be a foul out, away from the basket.
Update from Fort Smith. Northside has scored the last 7.
All right.
They lead 41-37 with 3.5 to play. Gotta go quick. Asia Smith loses the basketball. As she loses the ball and it goes out of bounds, they'll call a charge. And that is going to be the 4th on Asia Smith. So now Cardrina Nolan and Asia Smith playing with 4.
Conway looking for a back court violation there.
It's a 2-point game. Stolen away. Reagan Rotzel gets the steal and it is fouled. Just the 5th team foul.
Yeah, so still one more foul to give for the Tigers. They can afford to keep dialing up the pressure.
At Northside, North Little Rock has scored 4 straight. And with 2:30 left in regulation, they are tied at 41. They played 5 overtimes a few weeks ago.
That's got to be in the back of all their heads.
It's definitely in the back of Walter Woody's mind. He's our great sports writer that we follow from Northwest Arkansas. Covers all the Fort Smith stuff. And his last tweet mentioned regulation for the first time, because that is what they're dealing with, is the possibility of more overtime. Reagan Rotzel absolutely drained a huge 3-point basket.
That's what happens when you break that press. Get Central out of position. You're going to have someone open.
Over the top. Hall has it knocked out of bounds by Maya Yelder. Doing another great job getting her hand in the way. We approach the 3-minute mark. Lady Cats have extended the lead back to 5. That's Hall. Just inside the 3-point line, way too strong. Barnum is there, blocked from behind. Asia Smith lost control of it. She did a great job to get the block and not commit the foul.
Yeah.
She's playing with 4.
That was was a dangerous play by her.
Dribbled in the crease and pulling it back out. That is Pendleton. Smith to Pendleton. In the corner, Barnum. Kicks it back out. Pendleton all the way in. Draws the foul on Reagan Rotzel.
Now see, that's a good foul to me.
Yes.
Because she's point blank range. Don't let her get the 2. Make her go to the line and earn the 2.
I believe that's the 3rd on Reagan Rotzel. Free throw is good. 49-45. Still only 5 personal fouls called against Little Rock Central. And so still a ways away from free throws for the Lady Cats, but the Lady Tigers are shooting 2 the rest of the game. Timeout. Good timeout used by Coach Ashley Nance. 30-second break, and we will keep it here while the teams talk it over just for this quick 30-second break. So our score, 49-46, a 3-point game. Conway looking to get the win tonight and keep pace with the top of the 7A Central, which right now North Little Rock owns at 10-1. Northside and Conway both 9-2. Some of the stats from our game, what you seeing?
Yeah, Reagan Rotzel leading the way with 12 points. Maya Yelder right behind her with 10. And then you've got Smith with 9, Cardrina with 8. Again, 8 points from Cardrina.
Yeah,
very limited action tonight. Turnover margin here has really closed the gap. Or it's closed a little bit. It's 20-12, still advantage Conway, but Conway now into double-digit turnovers here in the second half.
Ball is knocked back into the hands of Cardrina Nolan. She can't get it to fall. And trailing by 3, Central in transition. Barnum can't get it to fall, but we'll go to the free throw line. That's Reagan Rotzel, and I think that's going to be Reagan's 4th. That is her 4th. Rotzel has 4. Asia Smith has 4. Cardrina Nolan has 4.
And another free throw attempt here for the Tigers. They have been to the free throw line 27, make that 28 times. 28 attempts tonight, and still only 5 for Conway.
Second one is good. It is a 1-point game with 2 minutes to play. Lady Cats got to keep their composure, and that's not the way to do it. Steal and a basket, and Little Rock Central has fought all the way back. They trailed by 12 in the first half, and they have taken the lead with less than 2 minutes to play. Lady Cats have got to break this press. Netherlane to Yelder. Asia Smith. Asia thought about the 3, thought about it again, and pulled it back. Rotzel, Nolan, and Smith all playing with 4 personal fouls. Smith, deep 3, no good. Rebound to Rotzel, Reagan for 3. Got it! Reagan Rotzel, a huge 3-pointer. She's leading the way offensively tonight, and the Lady Cats retake the lead 52-50.
15 points from Rotzel, all from 3-point shooting.
3-point attempt, no good. Offensive rebound. Shot goes. Tied at 52. Just Hall with the basket. Yelder finds Reagan Rotzel. Foul is going to be called. Reagan dishes the basketball to Cardrina Nolan. Foul is going to be called on Mariah Green. First on Green, just the 6th team foul, so still no free throws coming. And a timeout called by Michael Green. We'll take it with the teams on the court. Just 56 seconds remain, and we're tied at 52. 30 seconds, and we are back live tonight at Little Rock Central on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Wait, did you know that Legacy Fencing was voted as the best of the best in Faulkner County? Of course I did. Everybody knows that. Did you know Legacy Fencing is still the best of the best in Faulkner County? Of course I do. Everybody knows that. Some things just don't change.
While most things change, Legacy Fencing continues to be the fencing company that the people of Conway trust.
Legacy Fencing. It's fencing for a lifetime.
Coach Ashley Nance talking to her Lady Cats. They had a double-digit lead in the first half. That lead was gone for a moment. Now it's tied at 52.
Yeah, they did it again, Jeff. They've outscored Conway 20-12 here in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
And pulled even with the Lady Cats. Just another crazy matchup between these two teams. There's been some great ball games between these two teams the last, 3 to 4 years?
Yeah, at least. Maybe more. All right, so Conway basketball underneath, 56 seconds to play, and we are tied at 52. What did Coach Ashley Nance dial up? She called a timeout. She wanted to see exactly what was set defensively by Michael Green, so we will take a timeout with the teams on the court.
Chess match.
Little chess match, that's right. All right, we're tied at 52, 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Looking to make your truck stand out from the rest? U.S. Truck offers a variety of accessories to fit your needs. Tonneau covers, camper shells, toolboxes, bed liners, Nerf bars and running boards, trailer hitches, lift kits, and much, much more. We offer top quality products at a fair price with installation available. Oh, and ask about our military and senior discounts. U.S. Truck Accessories, 1335 East Oak Street in Conway. Work hard, play hard.
Tied at 52 here, back-to-back timeouts called by the two coaches. Coach Nance wanted to see what the defensive alignment would be. So now we will get the ball in play. Maya Yelder, Barnum on her. Out to Alyssa Netherlane, back to Yelder. Final 50 seconds of the game. We are tied. Asia Smith has it blocked, she gets it back. Reagan Rotzel. Yes, we're sitting close to the Conway fans. As you can see, our camera shot shaking with the stands erupting as Reagan Rotzel hits her 6th three-pointer of the game, and we're going the other way. Conway up by 3.
What a big shot from Rotzel on the other end. 18 points tonight for Rotzel, all from behind the three-point line. And then a great job to get back defensively, put pressure on Central. All the pressure on them now, down by 3. They're not a great three-point shooting team. They forced them into a quick turnover.
1-and-1 here for Asia Smith following the foul. Rattles in.
Oh, man.
4-point lead.
Rattling like my heart was just then.
That one goes through easier. Whew. All right, 5-point lead. Final 20 seconds.
Don't foul.
3-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Reagan Rotzel. Who else? Knocked away from her, no foul is called. The shot goes, it's a 3-point game with 11 seconds to play. Rotzel had the rebound, it was fouled. No foul was called. The ball was taken away, the layup cuts it to 3.
And I don't know what the timeout situation is for Conway, but that might have been an opportunity there to call a timeout, let you set your offense,
right,
get a good inbound play out. But man, what a game here tonight. And Conway, they're going to have to break this press one more time if they want any hope of closing this thing out here on the road.
Conway leads by 3, 57-54. 11 seconds to go here.
3 Lady Cats in double figures. Rotzel with 18 points. Asia Smith 11 and Maya Yelder with 10, and then Cardrina Nolan close behind with 8. Another update from Fort Smith. 3 seconds left in the game, tied at 43.
My goodness.
Oh, man. A lot of great girls basketball being played tonight.
And these are the 4 best teams in the Central. Central's had a little bit of a down year, but they've had to play probably the 3 best teams 6 times. So
yeah,
it's not an easy home and home when you got those teams you have to play. All right, 3-point lead for the Lady Cats. Maya Yeller will have to get it in bounds. Long pass. Asia Smith with a great catch. Foul will be called on Mariah Green. And Asia, who just stepped up and hit 2 big free throws, going back to the line. Well, that was a great catch on that pass from Yelder. Those two trust each other so much. They played together for so long. Went up and got that. Big free throws, needless to say.
And 1-on-1 situation here. Big first free throw.
Got it.
And smooth.
Drained it easily.
I know we've been talking about the foul situation some tonight. It's been crazy though, the difference between free throw attempts for Central and Conway, but Conway hitting huge free throws here late.
9 seconds to go, leading by 5. Shot by Hall is no good. Reagan Rotzel gets the rebound, and she will dribble it out to find Asia Smith, and that is a huge road victory for the Lady Cats. Final score 59-54. It's a 5-point win for the Lady Cats. They improved to 23-3 overall, and they are now 10-2 in conference play as we await to see what's going on over in Fort Smith. But Levi, focus here for just a moment. Woo. Great win. Great road win. It's tough to come into any environment.
Oh, man.
And they had their work cut out for them tonight, but got the win.
Lady Cats get outscored 22-19 in this fourth quarter, which led to this incredible finish.
Yes.
But some huge shots late by, the usual suspects for these Lady Cats. Reagan Rotzel leading the way with 18 points. All of that coming off three-point shooting. She was 6 of 8 from the three-point line. And then Asia Smith with 13 points, hitting some huge free throws. Look at this stat, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 4 big ones coming
Gotta
late
have them, yep, and she
here
made them.
at the end. Amaya Elder with 10 and Cardrina Nolan with 8. Again, that free throw differential, just to point it out again, 29 free throw attempts for Central, only 9 for the Lady Cats, but they made 7 of them.
They made 7 of them, and 4 of them came very, very late. So,
and we talked at the beginning of the game, free throw shooting is a thing to watch with this team. They've struggled from the line the last few weeks. We didn't quite think it would be this way.
Yeah.
They struggled getting to the line tonight, but shot a really great percentage, 7 of 9.
Final score again, 59-54. Just a quick update.
Yep, let's pull up that Twitter. Pull up that Twitter action.
1 second left.
Oh.
Looks like they're still tied. So just to give you a quick story about what's going on here, maybe we can show it on the floor, but they're about to have their homecoming, their basketball homecoming. So we're going to have a little bit of a break here between the games. So end of regulation, Fort Smith north side passes the ball inbounds to Sarah Brashears. Her shot goes at the buzzer. North side wins 45-43. North side won. North side won by 2. The only thing would have been better was North side winning by 1. So that's all good for Conway. Conway, North Little Rock, and North Side all now tied at the top, 10-2 in the 7A Central.
Tied at the top, but Conway actually had a 2-point lead on North Side. And
With
when it came
the
down to
tiebreaker.
the point differential.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure out the points tonight.
We won by 5.
So, but
they won by 2.
I'm guessing that Conway.
Are we up by 1 now?
Well, if Conway won by 5, so that puts them at, let's see.
Watching two guys
they'll
in
have
glasses
83
Okay.
points. How much did Northside win by?
They won by 2.
So they have 78. So yeah, three-way tie now in the 7A Central, but Conway with the points lead over both Northside and North Little Rock. So your Conway Lady Cats now sitting atop the 7A Central yet again.
With 3 games to go.
And
all right.
3 easier games for the Lady Cats.
Well, actually 2 now because we're through tonight.
that's
So
true.
Mount St. Mary's and Bryant next week. All right, so that's the story from the ladies' game. We are going to have this homecoming that's going to happen on the court. We will take a break here, and we will come back in a little while. So now's your time. There's Stats over there. He's going to go to the concession stand. You go to your concession stand. Check back with us in a few moments. We'll have the tip of the boys' game coming up. North Little Rock and Conway coming up in just a little while right here. Little Rock Central is our site tonight.
Little Rock Central in Conway.
I'm
right?
so sorry.
We've been talking about North Little Rock
so much. Right. Little Rock Central is our host tonight, and coming up in just a little while, the boys' game on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Fitness is about so much more than exercise. It's a catalyst for positive change, and it affects every aspect of your life. Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center is your source for comprehensive medical-based health and fitness programs. Dedicated to improving the wellness of those within our community, we offer something for everyone in the family. Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center, over 20 years of health and wellness in our community.
Welcome back to Little Rock Central. They crowned a homecoming king and a homecoming queen, and they both sassed their way out and got their stuff.
Was the homecoming king a basketball player? I couldn't tell.
I don't know. He was a good dancer. I do know that.
Because if so, he didn't get to enjoy his kingdom very long because he had to rush. There were a few of the Central Tigers that were on the homecoming court that had to go and quickly change out of their very suave-looking
look sharp.
Three-piece
sharp.
suits. So that can't be good for them, right? They haven't had much time to shoot around.
So it benefits us.
I think so.
Well, here's what we want to happen tonight, because what we wanted to happen the first hour and a half or so of our program turned out perfectly.
Yes,
Conway
it really
won.
did. Yeah.
Northside won close, which is what we had hoped for, is that they would beat North Little Rock. And so now, if the Lady Cats can win over Mount St. Mary on Tuesday night,
check,
and then
sorry,
and then over Bryant on the road next Friday night, we'll be live there.
Last year, they really struggled at Bryant.
They did.
So you never know.
So we'll see what happens. But if Conway can do that and really have the win margin that we anticipate them having, they'll be the number 1 seed in the state tournament when we get to that in North Little Rock in a couple of weeks. But first things first, they did what they had to do. What we needed to happen happened over in Northside, and so things looking good for the Lady Cats. Let's shift our attention now to the Wampus Cats. Here's the real simple way to put this. A win tonight, and they're in the state tournament. They are not in yet. The teams from the 7A Central that are, Northside is 10-1, North Little Rock is 9-2. Then there's a 2-game drop-off down to Bryant, who's 7-4, then Conway 6-5. And so it really looks like Northside and North Little Rock are going to get 1-2 or 2-1 in some order. But what that means is the 3-4 is very much up for grabs between Conway and Bryant. And there may be some other teams getting a mix there. Depends on what happens tonight. Cabot and Southside both 4-7. This Central team, 3-8, still mathematically a chance to make it and get into the 6 or even the 5. But it'll be difficult for them to do it with a loss tonight.
Right.
So it's not really an elimination game, but in essence it is. But for the Wampus Cats, it's a win and you're in the state tournament.
Yeah, worst case scenario, what we're thinking 6 seed. I guess the worst scenario would be that Conway misses out on the playoffs altogether. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. But they could, if they keep playing like they played the last week, they could drop to that 6 seed. But if they can turn things around starting here tonight, they could very well play themselves into the 3 seed. So there's a lot left to play for Conway. And like you said, there's a lot to play for Central tonight, too, as they're trying to find their way into that top 6.
Little Rock Central 7-15 on the year, but they are 3-8 in the conference, looking to get win number 4. Their starters are being introduced. Ja'Kalen Jackson, Katie Arnett, A.J. Williams, Rehan McIntosh, and Caleb Dallimore, the starters for Oliver Fitzpatrick. He dresses like every game is homecoming. Always a very dapper-looking man.
I wish I dressed nicely.
I think you're fine. I think you're doing okay.
Where I work, it's jeans and a t-shirt every day, and so that's my lifestyle now.
You dress appropriately for your job, which I mean, you dress appropriately for the games.
Yeah, but then when it comes to a situation where I need to step it up, it's hard.
Yeah. It's a pretty big leap that you have to make to go from.
Yes, exactly. You understand.
Now that you say it that way, I do. Oh, thank you for watching Channel 5. We never know where it's going to go.
Never.
It is going to go on the court, though. Starting 5 for the Wampus Cats tonight, and Coach Salty Longing always had a good first year. 15-8 overall, 6-5 in conference play. Hopefully a win tonight will seal that spot in the state tournament. Still a chance to be the 3 seed. Kylan Milton and Caleb London, Scott Ashby, Blake Bradshaw, and Terry Clardy. Those are the starters. Of course, the team missing Stuart Lowe. Injured his foot a couple of games back and is not available. And so these are your Wampus Cats starters on the court. Ashby, London, Milton, Bradshaw, and Clardy. Milton to Terry Clardy. These two teams played just a couple of weeks ago, of course. Conway getting the win 43-39. Pretty impressive second half offensive output for the Wampus Cats. because the first half was anything but impressive. They just scored 7 points when these teams played each other in the first half a few weeks back. Came all the way back to get the win. And may have to overcome some whistles here tonight like the ladies had to.
That was a super late whistle. It's so late that the Wampus Cats were confused as to what was even happening.
Right.
I was confused too watching it.
Turnover on a walk.
These Wampus Cats, for all the struggles they've had offensively recently, one thing I will say is they are a great passing team. They move that ball around so well. Great play there by Clardy. And they get the shots. It's just the shots haven't been falling the last week and a half.
Terry Clardy with the 2. Whistle and a foul. Going to get A.J. Williams. And I'll tell you, this Little Rock Central team is not deep. They only dress out 9 players.
Yeah, Stats was looking at the roster earlier, and he's like, is that really it?
I think that's it. They might have some JV guys on the bench down there. But
I don't have to put a lot of names in the iPad tonight.
No, not many at all. It's Caleb London. Good pass to Kylan Milton. Kylan, strong move on the baseline. 2 points for Kylan Milton.
Kylan's slowly working his way into the reliable scorer for this Conway Wampus Cat offense. And that's where he likes to live, out there on that baseline.
That's right. Dallimore kicks it out. Spin move, blocked by Kylan Milton. Second try at it is good. That's Katie Arnett. And it is 4-2. Bradshaw. Blake, good spin move in the lane. And one. Blake Bradshaw, big basket, and we'll go to the free throw line.
He was he was nervous after that first possession. Like, I'm still thinking he's not even sure he's really supposed to be shooting a free throw right now. I always get so impressed. Now, the Lady Cats, they play so fast, right? And so it's a back and forth horizontal game. But the Wampus Cats, when they come out here, they're so athletic. I just get blown away by the verticality of the game.
Yes. And we talked about the angle that we're calling the game from in the first half, or the first game, rather. We're a little closer to the court than normal, and you really get to see him flying around from here. Going to be a block called on Scott Ashby. And it is 6-2. Blake Bradshaw's basket did count, so our scoreboard says 4-2, but it is actually 6-2. Conway on top by 4 points. And at the free throw line is A.J. Williams. He scored 9 when these two teams met a couple of weeks back. He was the leading scorer for Little Rock Central. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Second one is good, so our score is now 6-3. We'll get that corrected on our scoreboard. 5.5 to go. First quarter action for Little Rock Central. The Tigers needing a win to have any chance at making the state tournament. If our guys win, then they're in the state tournament. Ashby got it. That's a great looking shot. That little mid-range jump shot makes it 8-3. Whistle and a foul. Get Clardy for it? They did. Terry Clardy whistle for the foul. Good hustle by Terry to get down. Prevent the easy basket. We'll see if McIntosh can step to the line and earn the 2 points from the free throw line.
Well, I am glad to say, we're not even 3 minutes in. Conway scored 8 points.
Yes. Oh, that's true.
That's more than they scored in the first half.
In the
last
first
time,
half.
Yeah, the first entire half. The last time these teams played.
That is a good point.
That's got to be. That's got to feel good for this Conway team. And when the next shot they get, they'll be in the double digits. That's gonna feel good to get a nice quarter of offensive production, because it's been a struggle the last game.
Like 2.5 minutes, they scored 8 points.
Well, that's the thing we talked about on Tuesday, is the reason it's so frustrating is because you know that they have it in them and they can do it. They just haven't been able to execute.
Milton's reverse layup does not go. And Central in transition. Dallimore takes the pass from Williams. Back to McIntosh between the circles. That is Arnett. Good defense. Good switch by Milton. Arnett, too strong. Blake Bradshaw with the rebound. Caleb London goes straight up. They're going to call him for a charge.
Second charge here in the first quarter. Could have been the third. These have been some bang-bang plays.
Right. Central into the offensive end. Trailing by 3. The Central team does not put up a lot of offensive points. 3-point basket.
And we saw that happen the last time these teams played. As bad as Conway played in that first half, Central only put up 4 in the second quarter, which allowed Conway to get back in the game.
Yeah, Central just scored. It was 17-7 was the halftime score.
Football score.
Yeah. Just 17-7 was it, and Conway scored 18 in both the third and fourth quarters. Tied at 8. Floating shot won't go. Rebound, Clardy in front of the Central cheerleaders. Outlet pass to Ashby. Scott all the way in. Blocked, out of bounds. Going to remain Conway basketball. And a timeout taken. Tied at 8, 3:06 to play in the first quarter. 30-second break, and we are back on Conway Corp, Channel 5. Eight to 8 is our score. A little over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter tonight from Little Rock Central. Tonight, on the road against Central, home against Catholic on Tuesday night, and on the road a week from tonight against Bryant. Good chance that Bryant game will be for the right to be either the 3 or the 4 seed. Oh, a 5-second violation, turnover against Conway. Lady Cats are in a good position to be the number 1 seed at the state tournament in North Little Rock. Guys tonight will wrap up a spot in the top 6 from the 7A Central, and that will put them into the tournament. Kylan Milton goes for the steal, kicking it back out to him. A.J. Williams, deep three-pointer, no good by Jacqueline Jackson. And Kylan Milton with the outlet pass to Caleb London. Knocked out, it'll be Conway basketball. Knocked out right in front of Justin King. Justin King, who you would know is our social media guy, does a great job posting everything. We had so many compliments on those graphics and everything else, the photos.
Great photos tonight in that girls' game. Lots of smiles from those ladies.
He and Robin Sparks do a fantastic job with the social media part of what we do here with Conway Athletics. Christian Williams is in the game.
Kaiser as well.
Colin Kaiser in. Too strong, but Kylan Milton there, too strong. And it is Rock Central basketball. Tied at 8. 2 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Again, what's at stake with just this game and 2 more remaining? Conway wrapping up a spot in the tournament, and really Central, it'll be hard to overcome a loss tonight. Turnover. So if they want any shot of trying to sneak in as the 6th seed, they're going to have to get a win tonight. Not sure what's happened to Scott Ashby, but as you can see, that's him jogging right across the way from us as he will go into the locker room. Not sure what it is, but he is not available for the moment. Donald Richardson in the game, number 11. Loose ball, still loose. Dallimore goes straight up. Charge. So good job by Terry Clardy. Well, they had a steal. The ball went through his legs. They were going to lose it. And instead, a really good job by Terry Clardy to stand his ground there and take the charge.
Yeah, Dallimore plays so strong going to the basket. Clardy took some big contact there.
Milton, and one. Kylan Milton goes to the left hand. A great move. Gets the basket and will shoot a free throw.
Off the fingertips, got that nice backspin going.
Conway up 10-8. Scott Ashby making his way back to the bench, so he'll be available again soon. Free throw is missed. Jackson, whistle away from the basket. So no continuation there. Lerome Thompson whistled for the foul. DeJuan Brewer checks in for Little Rock Central.
Ashby's back on the bench.
Looking inside, they'll kick it back out instead to Jackson. That's McIntosh. Back to Ja'Kalen Jackson. Strong move in the lane. Going to be a foul called. It's Donald Richardson who will go to the free throw line. We saw a pretty unbelievable foul discrepancy, free throw shooting discrepancy certainly during the girls' game. We'll keep an eye on that tonight during the course of the boys' game. Of course, it's the same set of officials that call both ends of those doubleheaders. Jalen Fulton checks in, along with Caleb London. Richardson's shot is good. So we're tied at 10. Lerome Thompson to Jalen Fulton. Christian Williams. Lerome. Thompson finds Christian Williams. High arcing shot that won't go. Rebound. Pulled down by Central. Donald Richardson pushes it up court and one. Kylan Kaiser. Or correction, did they say 3 or 23? 3. Lerome Thompson.
he's close to us over here on the sideline. He said, me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
All right, so we are under a minute to go here.
Might have been a case of mistaken identity.
Might have been, but boy, that can make a difference later in the game. Final 10 seconds coming up. Thompson, three-pointer will not go. Offensive rebound to Christian Williams. Tipped. Henry Dudley with the layup at the buzzer. So Little Rock Central takes a 15-10 lead into quarter number 2. We'll take 60 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, my name is Ashley Mann, and I would like for you to join me on my show, Breathe Yoga, on Channel 5. Each episode will consist of a 30-minute yoga practice that will help you along your yoga journey, whether you are new to yoga or an advanced practitioner. So if you've always wanted to try yoga but didn't know where to begin, join me on Breathe Yoga, only on Channel 5.
Central on top 15-10 as we start the second quarter live tonight from Little Rock Central Fieldhouse, as they call their gymnasium.
Central on a 12-2 run since about midway through the first quarter.
Cats are up 8-3. Dallimore lead out to 7 now, 17-10.
This is when you got to stop the bleeding. You got to find a way to get it to your score and make a way to get some points.
Trying to identify that scorer as well. Chicago Kaiser will draw the foul. Foul number 22, that's Rehan McIntosh. And Katie Arnett will check back in.
We talked a little bit about this free throw situation. Of course, it was large discrepancy in the girls' game, 29-9. So far tonight, Conway's had 2 free throw attempts. They're 0 for 2. Central 6 of 7.
Okay. And that is going to be 8th team foul. So we are into the bonus here with Donald Richardson at the free throw line, shooting 1-1. Front end of the 1-1 is missed, but ball taken away by Donald Richardson.
I think Fulton was the only one that realized it was a 1-on-1.
Dudley, deep 3. Off the back of the rim, and it went up and hit the gear, the cable that's there that helps pull the goal up. And when it did that, it became a dead ball.
This is one of the gyms, they got the crank.
Yeah, they got the crank.
Love it.
You don't go hit a button on the side, the goal comes up. Milton, good move, good body control, and the layup goes. The Cats needed that. Needed the basket. Entry pass to Brewer. Katie Arnett with a dunk that meets the approval of his classmates. Could be a block called. Going to get Henry Dudley for that.
Conway got to find a way to answer back here as the mood in the room has changed.
That is true. That's yes. The mood of the room has changed. Terry Clardy. Good look at a three-pointer. It won't go. Cats down 7. Tipped into the Conway parent section, just to our right. Shout out to the Little Rock Central concession stand, by the way. Selling cupcakes. Gigi's Cupcakes over there.
Nice.
Yeah, right?
I like me some Gigi's Cupcakes.
They're right over there. I didn't have one. I'm just shouting it out.
I only get 1 cheat meal a week.
Not going to use it here?
I've already used it.
Oh, okay.
So it was Monday.
Caleb London really cashed it in early.
First day of the week, yeah.
Caleb London. Front end of the 1-1 missed again, so the Cats have caught a break there with missed free throws. Caleb London with a good catch. Loose ball, almost. Bradshaw tried, good hands. Terry Clardy, 2-on-1. Caleb London. Big dunk right here in front of his mom, who's sitting in front of us.
She liked the finish, didn't like the landing.
No, I don't believe that. In this season of the Olympics, did not nail the dismount. And a good layup and a good move. Quick by the Wampus Cats, and they have cut into this lead. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
At Legacy Fencing, we make an intentional effort to make the fencing process simple. Once you call our office, we will schedule a time to meet with you and understand the details of your project. Within 48 hours, you will receive an estimate. After you choose to proceed, a date will be set and your salesperson will bring our well-qualified installers to begin your fencing project. Only after you are completely satisfied, an invoice is mailed to you and even payment can be made over the phone. Quick, easy, and efficient. That's Legacy Fencing. It's fencing for a lifetime.
5.5 minutes to play and a 3-point lead for Central as Conway's had a nice little run.
Yeah, you've got 5 Wampus Cats with each with 2 points. So London, Williams, Ashby, Bradshaw, and Clardy. And then Milton has 6. So he's leading the charge here. And yeah, nice little run to break that. I think it was like a 14-2 run that Central had going.
Clardy skies for the rebound. Scott Ashby back in. There's Christian Williams. Knocked away. Jackson. And a block. They're going to count the basket, I believe. Yep. Count the basket, and then Terry Clardy whistled for the foul.
Clardy's hit the deck a few times here in the first half.
Second on Terry Clardy. So the free throw upcoming by A.J. Williams. Stretches the lead back out to 6. Clardy will handle the ball. 6'2" junior. Combo player. Kylan Milton. Christian Williams, that's his spot. Got it. Big basket by Christian Williams. McIntosh out to Jackson. They are athletic, can't finish though. 3-point game with 4.5 to play in the first half. Ashby won't go.
After that first 3-pointer of the game for Conway, I would like to see him go straight back to Williams.
Katie Arnett. Turnover, Conway basketball. 3-point game, 22-19.
See if they try and do that here out of the half court. See if they can get Williams another look.
That look on the wing, and honestly, the look on the wing from about 5 feet beyond the 3-point line. That's his range. Terry Clardy runs the baseline. There he is, Christian Williams. Too strong that time. Blake Bradshaw is there to clean it up. Cannot finish. In the corner, Gallimore steps. Turnover. Ashby, Williams, Milton, Clardy, Bradshaw. The 5 on the court for Coach Longing right now.
To keep an eye on Clardy and Jackson. They are getting physical.
35 for us, 2 for them. Crossover that's stolen away by Jackson. Jackson gets the steal and the bucket. Williams. All the way in, draws the foul, will get free throws. Jalen Fulton at the scorer's table, he will come in. Come in after the first free throw since there are 2. First one is missed. Fulton in the game. Donald Richardson also in the game. Checks in for Central. Remind you, next Tuesday night, it's senior night. Cats will be playing Catholic. The ladies will play Mount St. Mary. And then a week from tonight, on the road at Bryant. Then the state tournament the following week in North Little Rock. A win tonight by the Wampus Cats, and they wrap up their spot in the state tournament. A loss, they've still got a little work to do. They're still in a good spot, but have to win out next week. Jackson for 3. In and out, no good. Kylan Milton, high for the rebound. 2.5 to play in the first half. Bradshaw thought about the three. Instead, he'll drive and get to the rim and finish. Good shot by Bradshaw, getting that shot to fall. That's Williams to Jackson.
Be nice to get Bradshaw going again offensively.
Yes.
He had a big game. I guess it was 3 games ago now. Since then, he's been a little quiet.
Foul will be called here. See if they got Kylan Milton coming in to commit the foul.
And the way they've been running these rotations the last few weeks, he hasn't been getting as many minutes because they've moved to more of like just getting groups in and out, keeping them fresh. So he's had a more limited window to make an impact offensively.
Central is definitely doing us some favors from the free throw line. Another missed free throw. Second one is good. The lead is 3. Bratton Drake is checked in, number 10. Milton. Williams on him. That's Jalen Fulton.
Coach Long is switching the play up.
Bradshaw for 3. Front of the rim, but a rebound to Jalen Fulton, the follow. Johnny on the spot. Jalen Fulton, the senior, gathers up the missed shot and gets the rebound and the basket. Lead back down to 1 for Central.
Conway, great opportunity here is reach the last 90 seconds. Find a way to maybe take that lead back.
Ashby whistled for the foul.
Coach Long.
What's he supposed to do?
Yeah.
What can he do? A.J.
Coach,
Williams at the line.
He's saying, Coach, did you not watch the first game? We gave you plenty of opportunity to see what it was going to be like.
That's a good point. 2-point game, 26-24. So pressure following the made basket. They'll back off to their man-to-man, and Jalen Fulton will have to bring the ball up court, and he does. Ashby. Kylan Milton, mid-range jumper. No good. Blake Bradshaw, the follow and the flush. Back to a 1-point game. Final minute of the first half. Jalen Fulton goes for the steal, can't get it. Arnett cannot get it. Second try at it, there's a foul. How about Blake Bradshaw making his way through the lane, flying through.
Right? Great instinct.
Good to see.
From the senior. I love Bradshaw on the defensive end because he always just looks so shocked and confused about, what do you mean it was a foul?
Katie Arnett with the free throw.
What are you talking about?
Kylan Milton's going to come out. Christian Williams will come in. Second one is good. Lead back to 3. Wampus Cats trying to shave a little bit more off of it before halftime. Got this possession with 40 seconds left. Going to get Katie Arnett for a foul. That should be 1 and 1. Is that the 7th?
8th, actually. But yeah, going to be free throws here for the Wampus Cats.
Blake Bradshaw, who, because we never sit this close, I've never realized he's got tattoos on the back of his arms.
I noticed that last week because he's gone sleeveless. Usually
that's what it is.
Yeah. Usually he wears, he was wearing the long sleeves in January, and then he, graduated to the short sleeves.
Okay.
And now he's just like showing the whole world. Got the BB going.
Yeah, I like it. The free throws are good, and the lead is 1. Cats with 30 seconds of good defense ahead of them here. Dudley finds Williams. It's Ja'Kalen Jackson. Christian Williams on him defensively. Final 15 seconds. Entry pass to Arnett. Deep three by Dudley. Henry Dudley. Christian Williams. Well, and there's one of the things that happens when you play in a
right?
gym instead of an arena. Christian Williams shot from half court. Hit against the rafter. That beam across here. Shot is no good. All right, we've reached the halfway mark. Conway trails Little Rock Central 32-28. Time now for the Conway Regional Health System halftime show.
Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Kendrick with Conway Regional Health System. Conway Regional has been an important part of this community since 1938, providing excellent care with skill and compassion. But we're not just a hospital. Let me tell you about some of our fantastic facilities and services. Located off of College Avenue, just a few blocks down from the medical center, Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is equipped to handle a wide variety of problems for patients of all ages. If you need urgent care, and it's after work or on the weekend, the Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is open 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Conway Regional After Hours Clinic, your best option for after-hours care. Located on Robinson Avenue next to Laurel Park, the Conway Regional Rehabilitation Hospital is one of only 4 licensed inpatient rehab hospitals in the entire state. Patients are cared for by specially trained staff under the direction of an on-site physician who specializes in rehabilitation medicine. Conway Regional Rehab Hospital, your choice for comprehensive care to bring you one step closer to home. With 4 locations in Conway and Greenbrier, some with extended clinic hours, our dedicated team provides therapy services, including physical, speech, and occupational therapy, aquatic therapy, cardiac rehabilitation, sports outreach, and pelvic floor rehabilitation. At Conway Regional, we are committed to providing all of our patients the highest quality of care.
We welcome you back to the field house here at Little Rock Central High School. It's Jeff and Levi with you. It is halftime, and our score is 32. I had to lean back to look at the scoreboard around stats who's standing up. 32-28 is our score. 3-point lead for Little Rock Central over Conway.
The good news for Conway is they scored 4 times as many points in this first half than they did a few weeks ago when they played Central.
So in the over-under, it was the over. They scored more than 7, way more than 7.
Over. Yeah, way over. No Wampus Cats in double figures. The closest is Blake Bradshaw with 8 points. And then you've got Williams and Milton with 6. And then all the other Wampus Cats that have scored have 2 points each.
Okay.
They're shooting pretty well, 44% from the field. Just 1 of 7 from the three-point line, so not so great there. And we talked about the free throw disparity in the girls' game.
Right.
Looks like that's continuing again here in the guys' game as Central has been in the line 16 times, and they're 12 of 16, so they're shooting well, 75%. The Wampus Cats have only been in the line 6 times, and they've made 3. So going to have to watch those numbers going on. There's a big foul discrepancy in the first half as well. So we'll see what adjustments this Conway team can make, because they're going to have to make some adjustments to the way they're playing defensively to make sure they're not picking up more fouls here in the second half.
Starting 5 back on the court, Scott Ashby, Kylan Milton, Caleb London, Blake Bradshaw, and Terry Clardy all on the court to begin this second half. Trailing by 3. I want to say hi to Will Kennedy.
Yeah.
Our favorite Wampus Cats of all time. I will step out and say that. I mean, just
we got to watch him for a long time. He played early,
and he played every snap.
Yeah.
And so,
well, he only does everything. That was my nickname.
That's
for
right.
him.
So it was good to see him and get a chance to visit for a little while there in halftime. He's playing baseball. He said he played last year. He was just a pinch runner. So we'll see what he gets to do this year on the diamond.
Well, that's a weapon,
right?
Right.
I mean the pinch runner.
Bring him off the bench, try and get a steal, move it into scoring position.
Turnover with a walk on Blake Bradshaw.
Speaking of baseball, we were listening to the Bears baseball game on the way here, and play-by-play guy Steve Owens, he's returning the favor. He's been watching our games tonight.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Steve-O. Good job on the call as always. UCA getting the win to open the season against Northern Illinois University. Ran into the guys from NIU at a local burger establishment in town last night. I had a big birthday gift in my hand as I was walking in, and I was holding the door, and 8 of their players walked by me, and then one of the players in the back was like, "Here, I can get that for you, sir." And I thought, "You're my favorite
Thank you.
NIU Husky." I have no idea who it was, but it was very nice of him. Foul. Going to stay on this end. So the Bears baseball schedule is fantastic this year, the home schedule. Missouri State coming to town, Wichita State, Oklahoma State, all the states.
Man, yeah, you're not kidding. Wichita State, that. I remember the first time UCA Bears baseball beat Wichita State at their place.
Yeah.
It's working down in the radio station, down in the Bear Cave, as we call it.
Nice. Doubleheader tomorrow at UCA if you're going to be around and looking for something to do. Sugar Bears take on Nichols at 1:05, and then at 3:30, the Bears will take on Nichols. Nichols is the top team in the Southland Conference on the guys' side. Only a few more chances to watch Jordan Howard play in person if you haven't seen him yet. He is spectacular, leading scorer in the history of UCA basketball, leading three-point shooter in the history of the Southland Conference. And he is the second leading scorer in the country this year behind Trae Young at Oklahoma. So if you like all of that, you should make your way out to the Ferris Center and watch the Bears and watch Jordan Howard. Just 3 more chances. Kylan Milton, good move to the basket there. And another foul. That one's on Dallimore.
Milton is not the second leading scorer for Conway tonight. He's the
first leading scorer.
First leading.
Good. First annual.
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
Free throw is good. And it is a 2-point game. Donald Richardson checks back in. Second free throw good by Kylan Milton, 1-point game, 32-31.
Conway outscored Central in that second quarter, 18-17. See if Conway can keep that offense rolling coming out of the half.
Williams, good move. Wow, that was nice. Made his way to the basket, made the basket, and will get a free throw.
Yeah, he lost his man, Ashby, several steps away.
Yes.
And then was able to find his way to the basket.
The throw is good by A.J. Williams. He was the leading scorer for them a few weeks back when we played. Scored 9 that night. It's one of the advantages when we do get to do these road games. Not only do we get to do the road games, those are fun and they're live, but it's also a chance for us to see teams another time. Alley-oop to Caleb London. Shout out to his mom who has got the iPad going, recording it. I don't know how she didn't flinch. It was a sweet play by her son, and she kept it framed up good.
Steady, stoic hands.
I like it. Nice. Deep three-pointer by Ja'Kalen Jackson, no good. Bradshaw with the rebound. 2-point game. Clardy had it knocked loose. Central back in transition. Williams just over the outstretched arm of Blake Bradshaw. Lead out to 4.
And just when you think Conway's going to tie it up, commit a turnover and back down by 4.
London. That's Ashby. Thought about giving it to Bradshaw instead around the perimeter. Milton. Terry Clardy for 3. Got it. Terry Clardy cuts the lead to 1, 37-36.
That's not where he does most of his damage, but I would like to see that shot develop.
Tell you, 6'2", can handle the ball and shoot from outside. The follow is good for Katie Arnett. London. Caleb will go to the line. Richardson called for the foul. That is his first. And Caleb London at the free throw line.
See if London's starting to get some meat back on his bones after losing so much weight.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that tonight. If you're seeing this team for the first time, London was the first of the Wampus Cats to be diagnosed with the flu when it was so bad a couple of weeks back. So bad, in fact, he had to be spend a night in the Children's Hospital just around the corner from where we're broadcasting tonight. Ended up losing 11 pounds off that frame. That's a significant amount of weight loss. And has worked to, Mom told us, get him beefed back up and increase his playing time. Second free throw is missed. The lead is 2. Williams with Lerone Thompson on him. Dallimore. Bradshaw's got him defensively. Picks up his dribble, finds Richardson. It's Christian Williams on him. Richardson picks up his dribble. Dallimore all the way to the basket and 1. Lerone Thompson was trying to get out of his way, but instead they will whistle him for the foul.
Well, and I think Bradshaw just misplayed that a little bit there, because there was no need for him to come out all the way to the three-point line and guarding him so close. He's not going to shoot from out there. Give him a little cushion so that you can, move with him and guard him face up a little bit better.
And that might be the exact message that he gets from Coach Longing on the sideline. Milton with the rebound. Ja'Kylin Kaiser checks in for Blake Bradshaw as he comes out. 4-point game, 41-37. Milton into London. Caleb in the lane and goes. Good shot. Caleb London. So athletic. Cuts the lead to 2.
He's quick, so quick, but then also the soft touch.
Yes.
That close to the basket.
Richardson between the circles. Left side to Dallimore. Kaiser gives him a little space, just like he talked about. Steal. Kylan Milton all the way to the basket. And the dunk over Dallimore.
Oh, man.
And Coach Longing is furious that there's no foul called as Dallimore went underneath Kylan Milton. Stolen away, stealing away. I'm making up words. Blocked.
I want to go back to that play by Milton. Strong finish from him, taking that contact in. He had to hold on to the rim a little bit longer just to make sure he didn't fall back and lose his footing. Coach Longing's still hot about it.
Good shot by our camera guys to get that. He just kind of slapped himself on the wrist like you called that a foul on that end. And my guy got almost taken out on a dunk.
Right.
Nothing was called. Not a good pass. Kaiser, excuse me. Kalen Jackson gets the steal and gets the basket.
Coach Longing he's still saying, you called that a foul?
Yeah. But then nothing called on the dunk.
And I mean, he has a point. And,
very good
and it's dangerous to foul someone that hard too while they're dunking, because you can lose your footing, fall back on your upper body.
Yeah, Kylan had to hold on to it. Christian Williams gets the long pass, loses the ball. Central coming the other way. Under 2 minutes to go. Floating shot is not good. Loose ball. Still loose. Still loose. Blocked. Kylan Milton goes up tall and blocks it out of bounds. And there's a foul. And Coach Longing is running hot right now.
Oh, man.
43-41, a 2-point game. Free throw is missed. Scott Ashby gets the call from coach to come in. He'll replace Lerome Thompson. What a battle tonight.
He said that's 4. Good hustle.
Second free throw is good by McIntosh. Cats battling with the Tigers tonight. Christian Williams finds Scott Ashby. That's Caleb London. Foul will be called. We'll get Caleb Dallimore for it. Ball will be out of bounds.
Good thing here in the second half is the foul calling has been, well, I mean, it hasn't been to Coach Longing's liking, but it's been evenly distributed between the teams so far, each team with 4 apiece.
Kaiser gets the outlet pass. Entry to London. He'll go to the free throw line. DeJuan Brewer whistled for the foul. And now London at the line. He was just there a moment ago, hit 1 of 2.
And we really can't overstate this. I mean, this is a do-or-die game for Central. They have to win this game.
They have to win, yeah.
If they have any hope of finding their way into the playoffs.
Because right now they are the seventh of the 8 teams in the 7A Central. They're just a game behind Fort Smith Southside and Cabot, but only 6 get to go. Catholic is 1 in 10. They are eliminated. The loss tonight would eliminate Central, or at least make things really difficult for them. Free throw is missed, and another foul underneath. Next week, Central will play Fort Smith Southside, so they'll have a chance there to gain a game back, and then they'll finish against Catholic. So that's not going to help them as far as gaining a full game. Clardy, free throw missed. Wampus Cats struggling from the free throw line all of a sudden. The officials talking about something, and then they send an official over to the scorer's table. Not sure what the conversation was about there. Chance to cut the lead to 1. Free throws missed badly. Now going to call Ja'Kylan Kaiser for a foul on the rebound. So it's 44-42. Tipped. It's going to stay on this end. The intensity has picked up.
Yeah, it has.
Richardson across the timeline, and Terry Clardy's got him defensively.
You can see it right there with Kaiser and
Smart move by Ashby there. The ball was going to go out of bounds, and either make an effort for it and try to save it, possibly leading to an easy basket, or just let it go, let everything reset. McIntosh has it knocked loose. Richardson out near the timeline. Skip pass all the way across to Dudley. He has got long range. That's 3-pointers. Layup is no good. Out of bounds. Going to stay on this end. Rehan McIntosh had a wide open look. 37 seconds to play. We are in the third quarter from Little Rock Central tonight. Wampus Cats win. They're in the state tournament. A loss. We still got a good chance, but it'd be nice to head back on the bus knowing you're going to be playing in North Little Rock. Good movement without the ball. Richardson gets the give and go and makes the basket. It's a 4-point game. Christian Williams. Clock down to 14. Down to 10. Ashby. High arcing shot that won't go. What a great, excuse me, a great move by Ashby. He had to shoot it at that trajectory to have any shot. Went halfway down, it wouldn't go the rest of the way. So it is a 4-point game with the Central Tigers leading as we go to the fourth quarter. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Your life is about to change forever, and Conway Regional will be with you every step of the way. We're committed to being the best. That's why our OBGYNs won't deliver anywhere else. Your newborn will benefit from our groundbreaking nursery alliance with Arkansas Children's Hospital. And as you adapt to the new world that's in front of you, know that everyone at Conway Regional is all on the same team. Yours. One team, one promise. Conway Regional.
So it's 46-42. Central has the lead over your Wampus Cats. Cats have to come from behind to get a win tonight.
Colin Milton, the only player in double figures for the Wampus Cats with 11 points. Caleb London, 8 points. And Bradshaw, 8 as well, but all of that coming in the first half. Has not scored here in the second. Conway shooting well, though. 50% from the field, but just 25% from the three-point line.
Ja'Kylan Kaiser gets the steal. Larome Thompson kicks it out to a wide-open Christian Williams. Good look. McIntosh. Miss. Rebound to Terry Clardy. Clardy finds Larome Thompson in the backcourt. Back to Terry. Coach Longing tell him to run the offense. London. Corner to Thompson. Kaiser. Christian Williams, and a timeout will be called by Coach Longing. We will take it with him. 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Dane, did you know that Legacy Fencing was voted as the best of the best in Faulkner County? Of course I did. Everybody knows that. Did you know Legacy Fencing is still the best of the best in Faulkner County? Of course I do. Everybody knows that. Some things just don't change.
While most things change, Legacy Fencing continues to be the fencing company that the people of Conway trust.
Legacy Fencing. It's fencing for a lifetime.
Timeout used there by Coach Longing. 46-42 is our score. Jeff and Levi and the entire Channel 5 crew here tonight. We'll be back home on Tuesday night for senior night, as we'll honor the seniors for the Lady Cats and the Wampus Cats. Lady Cats will take on Mount St. Mary and try to continue their path to what very well could be a #1 seed after what happened tonight. And the Wampus Cats take on Catholic and see what happens tonight. They'll either be playing for seeding or playing to just wrap up a spot on Tuesday night. I'd like to get that taken care of this evening. Caleb London, shot is missed. They've had some good looks over in that corner. Shots just will not fall.
Turnover's been the big difference here for Conway tonight. They have been doubled up 14-7 in the turnover battle.
Tip, good steal. Christian Williams, great job to not walk with the basketball, handoff and the layup to Blake Bradshaw. Cut the lead to 2, 46-44. That defense led to the basket.
Bradshaw now in double figures for the Wampus Cats, his first points here in the second half.
All the way to the basket, Jacqueline Jackson. There's 2 Jacquelines on the court. Kaiser for us, Jackson for them.
Jackson doing a little acting out there. The ref shook his head, nope, don't do that.
Lerone Thompson, keeping himself. Christian Williams. Find Bradshaw. Blake shoots, scores from 10 feet in. 2-point game, 48-46. Cats need to stop.
Quick 4 points for Bradshaw after kind of going dark in the third quarter.
Bradshaw with the rebound on the missed shot. Cats have numbers. Clardy. London, back to Terry. Entry pass to Bradshaw. He's the hot hand right now. Knocked loose, got to hustle back on defense. And they do, good job. Could have led to an easy basket by Central, but it does not. Richardson, good job by Christian Williams on him defensively. Dribbles in, double clutch, shot, won't go. The rebound for McIntosh. The basket is good, and he will go to the free throw line. Kylan Milton will check back in. 5 minutes to play, and the Cats trail by 4.
Central just keeps the Wampus Cats at arm's length. Every time you think they're going to tie it up or take a lead, Central does that. They get a shot and a foul and extends it back.
5-point game.
That's really been kind of the story of conference play for the Wampus Cats. Just can't get over the hump some nights and find yourself 6-5.
Clardy, one-on-one, good shot. He will go to the free throw line. Free throws upcoming. Jacqueline Jackson whistle for the foul.
Clardy, who's been on the other side of a charge tonight. Good to get him some payback there.
He hit these free throws, trailing by 5.
Conway through 3 quarters, 8 of 16, so right at 50%, or under 50% now.
Free throw missed. Missed opportunities there. Got to overcome that. Got to play some good defense. Trailing by 5. Opportunity here for Central to extend that lead if they're not careful. 3-pointer by Jackson. Offensive rebound to Richardson. Arnett, deep 3, no good. The possession continues for Central. 2 offensive rebounds. Williams can't get it to go. Out of bounds, and going the other way. The official here in front of the Central bench said that it was off of Little Rock Central. So Caleb London will come back in. Terry Clardy is going to come out. Larome Thompson and A.J. Williams there. Referee comes out and has something to say to him. We'll back off a little bit here as we reach the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Central is up. They have been up the entire game. They're up by 5 right now. Bradshaw asking for it. Go to the free throw line. So Blake Bradshaw back to the free throw line, the senior. 6'7", 190-pound senior. One of those seniors that will be recognized next Tuesday night for senior night. Cats missing free throws. Not a good thing when you're trailing by 5 on the road.
No, it's been a black eye on this game stats-wise. They're now in the low 40 percentile.
Second one is good. 4-point game. 51-47. Timeout going to be taken by the Tigers. 3:38 to go in the game. We'll take it with them. 30 seconds, and we are back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, my name is Ashley Mann, and I would like for you to join me on my show, Breathe Yoga, on Channel 5. Each episode will consist of a 30-minute yoga practice that will help you along your yoga journey, whether you are new to yoga or an advanced practitioner. So if you've always wanted to try yoga but didn't know where to begin, join me on Breathe Yoga, only on Channel 5.
So 3:38 to go. It's 51-47. Central led by 5 at the end of the first quarter, led by 4 at halftime. Kind of held on to that. It's kind of been the lead. They've stretched out a little bit on a couple of occasions, but for the most part, it's just been a 4 or 5 point game.
We were watching that free throw disparity that was happening early in the game, and we've been following since the girls' game.
Yeah.
But it's actually evened out here in the second half. Conway's had 20 free throw attempts, and Central's had 22. But the difference is Conway's shooting 45% from the free throw line, 9 of 20. And that's just not going to get it done in close games like you find yourself in tonight.
4-point game, 51-47. Conway will finish up with Catholic and Bryant. This Central team will finish up with Fort Smith Southside. They'll make the trip over to Fort Smith for that. And then they will play host to Little Rock Catholic, the 1-win Rockets, a week from tonight. Tonight, leading your Wampus Cats by 4 as we tick down to the final 3 minutes in regulation. That's Richardson. Jerome Thompson picks him up defensively. Triple team led to a wide open Caleb Dallimore, and he will go to the free throw line.
Not a terrible foul there. Again, in a 4-point game, and both teams now in the bonus. Make them earn them.
And a missed free throw. Coach Longing telling him to block out, box out. Under 3 to play. Both free throws are missed, and Kylan Milton boxes out and gets the rebound. Just like Coach drew it up. Larome Thompson across the timeline. Cats need a basket. They run the offense. Thompson, Williams, Caleb London far side. Got to help him. Nope, timeout. Coach Longing will help him by calling the quick timeout. We'll take it with him. 30 seconds, and we are back deep into the fourth quarter here on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Fitness is about so much more than exercise. It's a catalyst for positive change, and it affects every aspect of your life. Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center is your source for comprehensive medical-based health and fitness programs. Dedicated to improving the wellness of those within our community, we offer something for everyone in the family. Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center, over 20 years of health and wellness in our community.
Coach Longing calling that quick timeout. Little Rock Central has 2 timeouts remaining, and Conway has 3 thanks to the scorer's table. Gentleman held up 2 fingers on one side and 3 on the other. It's the only way that we knew. It's not on the scoreboard. Larome Thompson, little floater, will not go. Richardson, foul. Going to be called on Christian Williams. So Richardson at the line, 4-point game, 2:19 to play. First one's good. Second one is not good. It's a 5-point game.
Tigers giving them chances, missing free throws. Conway's got to find a way to get some offense.
Kylan Milton will take the loose ball, say thank you very much, and put it in. Pressure following the made basket, and Williams will be called for another foul, or will it be on Dallimore? Nope, they are going to call Christian Williams. 1-and-1 upcoming. Dallimore just missed one, and then a second a moment ago.
That was a close call there. Could have gone either way. A lot of extension from Dallimore.
1-and-1, the free throw is missed. Loose ball. They're going to say it's off of Blake Bradshaw. So they're going to stay on this end.
Really just a mental error from Conway there, not realizing that it was a 1-and-1. He's doing a great job blocking out.
McIntosh way underneath. Tough angle, gets the shot to go. 5-point game with less than 2 minutes to play. Not sure what the call was.
5-second call.
5-second call, okay. Bradshaw out, Clardy in. In the backcourt, it's Williams. Larome Thompson on him. Double team just as he crosses the timeline. And they're going to be in no hurry. No reason to. Up by 5 with less than 90 seconds to play. They'll dish, and he'll dribble it out. That's Williams. Now Milton will foul him.
Smart play by Williams.
And that's the 10th, so 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, smart play by A.J. Williams for them.
Yeah, to pull that ball out and take another few seconds off. It's going to be a tough uphill climb for Conway.
And they keep getting help.
Yeah.
Just offensively, they just haven't been able to get anything going here in the fourth quarter. Second one is good. Minute 10 to go. Thompson to Clardy in the corner for 3. In and out, no good. Caleb London, the offensive rebound and the follow. And a quick timeout called by Coach Longing. 1:01 to go, and it's a 4-point game. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5. Conway scoring 9 points here in the fourth quarter through 7 minutes. There's a minute 1 to play, and it's Central leading 55-51. Stats going over some things with Levi.
Yeah, looking at turnovers, Conway's had 16 turnovers tonight. Central 9, and in a game that's this close.
Yeah.
It's been a difference here in the second half for sure, as well as the free throw shooting. As Conway still just shooting 45%, 9 of 20 from the free throw line on the game.
Double bonus the rest of the way for Little Rock Central. There have only been 8 team fouls called against Little Rock Central, so Conway will be 1-1. There's a mom in front of us who is coaching from the stands, telling her son he's got to move. You got to move. You got to move without the basketball, and that's good advice.
I agree.
All right, so defense need to stop here because they are going to try to run time off this clock. Richardson will throw it in. Long outlet pass. Drew that up perfectly.
Yeah, they did.
Kylan Milton, there's a foul. Free throws upcoming. Kylan will get a chance to shoot 1-1. As much as that easy basket hurt, you get a chance to get those 2 points back here with hardly any time running off the clock. So trying to find the positives in it.
Thanks.
Yeah. Free throw crawls over the front of the rim. No good on the second. Williams playing keep away. Caleb Milton will foul it. And free throws coming up for A.J. Williams. He'll shoot 2.
So here's the plan if you're Conway in these last 42 seconds. Hope they miss free throws.
Yes.
And get a quick 3. I mean, I guess you don't have to get the 3 just yet. Well, but you probably do now. Now that they've made the free throws. But that's really the game plan if you're Conway is hope they miss the free throws, get a quick basket, and then foul again, rinse and repeat. See if you can find a way to climb back in.
6-point game. Larome Thompson for 3. Got it. All right, there's the first part of it. Cut the lead down to 3, 58-55, 30 seconds to play. 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Prevent break-ins with Conway Corp Home Security. Arm windows and doors with sensors plus motion detectors throughout the house. All monitored 24/7. See inside and out with live video feed and control it all with your all-in-one touchscreen panel or from your mobile device. We make it easy to protect what matters. Security for you, powered by us.
Three-point game, 58-55 with 34 seconds to play. Jeff and Levi with you live tonight at Little Rock Central. Cats going to need a stop. They're going to need another basket. Might need some help with some missed free throws. Trying to claw their way back into this and wrap up a spot in the state tournament tonight. Their chances are still really good to make the state tournament, but it's nice when you look at the standings and it's got that X where it says clinched.
Clinched.
You want to clinch, and a loss tonight. I don't believe there's any mathematical way that even with a loss tonight, because who they're playing, that they would wrap up a spot. Right now they have a 3-game lead over Little Rock Central with tonight 2 games to play. So if they were to lose, it would just be a 2-game lead with 2 to play. They still have to do work next week. Foul will be called on Brighton Drake. He came in to do just that. And now Lerome Thompson and Kylan Milton will come back in after this first free throw.
Good strategy there coming out of the timeout. Getting the players in that have fouls to give.
Right.
And good execution by them, but doing the job they needed to do.
And the free throw is missed badly. Got to block out. Do not let a missed free throw be rebounded by Little Rock Central. It is a 3-point game, 58-55. A lot of time. It's just a 1-possession game. Second one by Richardson. Makes it a 4-point game. Caleb London takes the pass from Kylan Milton. Conway down 4. Pass to Lerome Thompson. Too much on it. Couldn't hold on to it.
17th turnover tonight for Conway, and comes at a devastating time for them.
Richardson. Quick passes, and a foul will be called. They're going to get Katie Arnett to the free throw line. Some unhappy Central fan across the way, and one of the administrators talking to him. Free throws missed, still a 4-point game.
Coach Fitzpatrick upset about it as well.
Well, that one went halfway down and halfway back out, and now a big break for the Wampus Cats as there are free throws upcoming. No time's going to come off the clock, and the Cats going to have a chance to make this a 2-point game with the clock staying still at 18 seconds.
Yeah, and gotta make the free throws.
And Kylan Milton's at the line. The last few games, he has been the best free throw shooter for this team.
Kylan 4 of 7 tonight, leading the Wampus Cats in scoring with 14 points.
He has shot so well for the last 2 weeks, and tonight struggling, shooting 50%, 4 of 8. Chance to make it a 3-point game, though. Still with no time going off the clock. Better on that one, so it is a 3-point game. Brighton Drake in, Kylan Milton out. Somebody's going to get fouled pretty quickly here. 3-point game, 59-56. Entry pass. And they will. Christian Williams had his hands on Katie Arnett, making sure the foul was called. Katie Arnett didn't care for that.
They got
brushed him away.
They're same number, same hairstyle. Arnett's just a little bit taller.
A little bit, but not by much.
They could be brothers. Just bickering in the back seat, you know. Don't touch me.
All right, Arnett at the line. First one is missed. It is still a 3-point game.
We're gonna see some extra basketball tonight, Jeff.
If we got a miss and a deep 3. Katie Arnett can make that a lot more difficult with a make there, but he did not. 3-point game. Lerome Thompson has the basketball. Christian Williams, timeout. 59-56. Final few seconds live tonight from Little Rock Central. 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, I'm Robin Dyer, and welcome to Burn. It's time to work out. This workout is going to be quick, something you can do at home for your busy lifestyle. Give me about half an hour, and I'm going to help you find your breathless edge. This is the workout that's going to be suited just for you. So come join me, and let's get fit together.
All right, here's the deal. 59-56 is our score. The Wampus Cats trailing by 3. Needing a 3 to tie. Coach Longing uses the timeout to draw up a play.
Yeah, what are you drawing up here?
Well, a three-pointer, but here's
instant offense.
I wouldn't make me sad to see Christian Williams take the shot. Here's the teaching moment, though. What are we free throw-wise? 11 of 24?
11 of 24, 46%. Central, 51%. They haven't been
Not much
better, but it has been the difference.
13 missed free throws in a three-point game on the road. It is just really hard to overcome that, but let's hope that they can. Kylan Milton, Caleb London, Christian Williams, Larome Thompson, and Terry Clardy. All 5 can shoot from beyond the arc. Thompson, less than 10 seconds. Larome, Thompson, stolen away.
And they're crazy handful and nothing.
Play was drawn up exactly like they wanted. The pass is stolen away and never got a shot at it. That's tough. Even if you get the shot and you miss it, you still know that you had your chance and you executed the way you need to in an end-game situation. That did not happen there, and now it's a 4-point game, and Central's going to get the win tonight, and they're going to stay in the race. North Little Rock beat Northside tonight, and they swept Northside, so they'll be the likely #1 seed. The number 3s through 6 seeds are all up for grabs, and you're going to have just about everybody but Little Rock Catholic in the mix trying to make their way to the tournament. Final score, 61-56. Central gets the win. They improve to 8-15 overall, 4-8 in conference play. Conway falls to 15-9, and they are now 500, 6-6 in conference play with 2 to go.
Taking a look at the final stats tonight. For the Wampus Cats, leading the way, Kylan Milton, 15 points on a 63% shooting night for him. 5 of 9 from the free throw line. 2 other Wampus Cats in double figures. Blake Bradshaw, 13 points, and Caleb London, 10 points. And Jeff, we talked about it. 3-point game there with 10 seconds to go. Had a shot, or had a chance to get a shot. Couldn't capitalize, but more important than that, 11 of 24 from the free throw line tonight. Like you said, 13 missed free throws. And what was a 3-point game ended up being a 5-point loss here tonight for Conway.
Tough to overcome that in the course of a game on the road especially. So Conway loses, they're 6-6. They can wrap up a playoff spot with a win against Catholic at home next week on Tuesday night, that senior night, or on the road at Bryant. They've got to win one of the last 2 or get some help with some losses. The chances are still really good they're going to make the state tournament. A win tonight would have locked that up, and it would have been a much more joyful ride back home to Conway. But unfortunately, on the short end tonight on the road, 2 games next week, home on Tuesday against Catholic, on the road against Bryant on Friday. We'll have both games for you. Tuesday, of course, tape delay because we're at home, and then Friday live next week from Bryant. For our entire Channel 5 crew, fun night of basketball. Went 1-1. It would have been nice to win 2 of them, but we'll certainly take the 1 win that we did get, and we'll learn from the second and move on from there. We'll see you next week with more Wampus Cat and Lady Cat basketball on Conway Corp Channel 5.